In my prior training shots videos, I told the story of restarting pool play and then the set of shots I used. My goal is to not only regain my lost form, but to improve my shot-making fundamentals. Since then, I have found to date 4 additional shot drills that have really helped, and I want to share them with you. I'm making separate videos for each new shot drill to keep them shorter and focused. This video will cover the second new shot drill, and after showing you the drill, I'll suggest some modifications to the dry practice strokes that work well with these long draw shots. For the next drill, let's add distance and a small cut angle, about 11 degrees. Have the cue ball shot from the foot spot. The purpose is to have the spot as an easy reference to examine the cue stick position after the shot. Here's a good setup. The target balls are located on the head string and a little over 2 balls off the cushion. And let's shoot firmly with an attempt to draw the cue ball. That brings out lots of stroke errors. Over a few weeks I got much better at making the shot. I have a ways to go though, including getting easy draw. Give it a try. Watch whether you are putting a side spin on the cue ball, especially by the reaction on the long rail. Then always check the cue stick position. Freeze there after the shot and examine if you are offline. Try to find out the reasons and fix them. Check your follow-through distance and check your tip height, which should be on the felt. Check your hand and grip, tightness, turn, and location. Watch carefully where the cue ball goes after a strike. The amount of draw, the speed, and any side spin can have a dramatic effect on where the cue ball ends up. Use it to monitor your progress. But be careful to avoid putting side spin on the ball, outside spin, to get the cue ball to come back further. That may be fine for a position play, but right now the objective is to get pure draw with no side spin. Try to get the cue ball to hit higher up the cushion. That means that you have a really good stroke with good backspin, and you don't have to hit the cue ball that hard in order to get that spin. Since recording this drill, I measured the custom cue ball I'm using and learned it's a 1/4 ounce heavier than the balls I'm shooting at, which means the ball doesn't draw back quite so far. So in future drills doing draw, I'm going to switch to the default cue ball, which is the same size and will draw back further. If you are like me, you have trouble with mechanics when using power and draw. I think it's helpful to go back to the dry practice drills and use them to work on mechanics. Start with the pure stroke practice on the rail. Start by slowing everything down as a counter to short stroking or jerking that's common to power shots. Bridge low as you would for draw. Practice a full backswing and hold there, or at least have a very smooth transition to the forward stroke. Do the forward stroke and confirm the tip hits the cushion at the right point and slides along. Now, try to take that same stroke to hitting a striped ball up and back. You can use the stripe turned either way, forward to show wobble from a lack of centered hit, or crosswise to show the amount of draw and where the ball starts sliding. Incrementally add speed and lower tip position. There's much more to learn and perfect here, so let's do more. Many hesitate to have a full backstroke. It can feel awkward and displays mechanical flaws, and that's exactly why you should do it. Let's go back to the dry stroking on the rail and figure out grip, wrist, elbow, shoulder, and motion. I've learned that a long stroke makes for better and more controlled speed. I've learned that I need some wrist action to get better action on the cue ball, and I can more consistently get wrist action with a slower and more full backswing, so it's worth practicing. Then, on the ball up and back shot, I found that with a longer backswing and with better wrist motion, I get 4 diamonds more distance. See what you can get. As a result of this work, I'm getting better cue ball action and shooting more accurately. Put in the work and see if you can get the same results. I expect to post my improved stroke and shot results in future videos where I show what I've learned that works for me. Note that shooting the same shots repeatedly can cause table wear. I suggest protecting the spot by using a break cloth under the cue ball and occasionally move the balls a fraction sideways. Okay, that's it. With this drill, we're extending our practice to just a small cut that should be easy to estimate, but adding the complexity of distance, requiring some power to get draw. We'll take the opportunity to work our stroke for a full controlled backswing and a proper follow-through. Future drills will add many cut angles. See you then.